Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds and takes place in the professional ranks of the Rocktagon MMA 185-pound weight division. Brought to you by Harry Buffalo, home of the official Rocktagon After Party. Introducing your combatants. First, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Matt DiCenso.
Here comes Matt the Bully DiCenso. And he, as always, this time, though, as a professional MMA fighter making his debut in those ranks. Another one of them who was very impressive in the amateur ranks, fighting out of Ascension MMA out of Canada. And he has absolutely dominated opponents at the amateur ranks. He'll make the leap, not a professional.
Another one that's looking, you're right, amateur record, 8-2. One of them he questioned. But, he's got a game plan that's coming in, and I said, what's the plan? He's like, watch and find out. So he's a little quiet about his game plan, and I respect that. You don't want to tell the world what you're going to do. That's his right, and I look forward to seeing what his game plan is. And
he comes to the cage with a belt, and anybody who walks to the cage with a purple or a black belt automatically carries some clout, especially when you're making your professional debut. That's not what you want to look across the cage and see if you've only fought twice as his opponent has.
Absolutely. One thing he did say, he wanted me to mention this, but he wouldn't be here without his teammates and family. He owes them everything. He said that this whole fighting game and his team and family has just improved the quality of life in general. He did want me to say that, so I wanted to get that out.
Very nice. Very nice sentiment. Who says fighters can't be deep? That's Matt the Bully DiCenso, or maybe Matt the Softy DiCenso, depending on if you listen to what he said there. That was very deep. I like that.
That was deep.
What do you say? Prove the
quality of his life in every aspect.
Very nice.
Good words, too.
Well, let's hope that Anthony Jamison, his opponent, I'm sure he doesn't want to improve the quality of Matt DiCenso's life.
Or his record.
Right. Either way. Matt DiCenso making his professional debut, getting ready to roll into the Rocktagon cage. Unbelievable journey it's been over the last 17 months for Rocktagon MMA. We're at Rocktagon 23. They've completed 20 shows in their first 17 months on 2 coasts. James Jetta and Lorenzo Gentili have been unbelievable masterminding the takeover of MMA. And I got to tell you, the Rock and Rage events with the music and the MMA, it's changing the entire game.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Anthony Jamison.
And in the red corner, Anthony Jamison making his way to the cage now. 1-1 in his professional career. Out of S&S Boxing, and Nomad Fight Team. And Anthony Jamison doesn't just have the last name of a liquor I like to drink. He's also a very impressive fighter in his own right.
Yeah, very impressive, great pedigree. This is going to be a good fight. I'm sitting next to Lorenzo Gentili, and I got like a list of all of his credentials, and he's a very talented person. But my brother would speak that when Lorenzo did my brother's tax return, he got him more money back than he's ever gotten in his life. So of all these credentials I could list, that's probably one of his best attributes. If you need your taxes done, I don't know if he does it, but he'll find some money waiting for you.
His company will do him the best, and he'll put on the best damn MMA shows, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
He and James Jetta also got to thank Mike Camp, the matchmaker here at Rocktagon MMA, who's just an unbelievable job. A national matchmaker. He was married inside a cage. Before we get some more details on that, the defense soap, tail of the tape, and Matt DiCenso, 23 years old. Anthony Jamison, also 23. DiCenso, 6 foot 2 inches tall. Jamison, 6 foot tall. DiCenso, 185.5 pounds. Jamison, 186. DiCenso with a reach advantage, though, 76 inches to Jamison, 71.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is a featured attraction taking place in the Rocktagon MMA Professional 185-pound weight division. This bout is being brought to you by Harry Buffalo. It is sanctioned by the Ohio State Athletic Commission. Your 3 judges scoring this contest on a 10-point must system: Justin Floor, John Cook, and Brian Monroe. And once the cage door locks, your referee in charge of the action is Rick fight. Introducing your combatants. First, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, and he weighed in at 185 1/2 pounds. Tonight, he makes his professional MMA debut inside this Rocktagon cage. Representing Team Ascension, he hails from Welland, Ontario, Canada. Please welcome the bully, Matt DiCenso. His opponent across the cage to my right, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter standing 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighing in at 186 pounds. As a professional, he has an even MMA record of 1-1. Representing S&S Boxing and a Nomad Fight Team, he hails from the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Please welcome Anthony Jamison. 3 rounds, professional 185-pound weight division.
As we head into the 185-pound professional ranks, Matt the Bully DiCenso making his professional debut at 0-0 out of Ascension MMA, and Anthony Jamison at 1-1 out of S&S Boxing and Nomad Fight Team. And here they go. 2 big boys. DiCenso with a very impressive amateur career. Nice leg kick, but a return punch by Anthony Jamison.
Yeah, Anthony, is looking to go ahead and eat one of those, but he followed up with a big right hand, which a big leg kicker is going to think twice. Once,
that's what DiCenso, he's a big leg kicker.
Yeah, big leg kicker and a nice front kick, followed by that high kick. And this is the first time he's been able to really let his feet fly to the head.
And he almost looked like he was about to smirk there, like he was excited to be able to do that, but he just ate a right hand from Jamison as he falls back into the cage.
Jamison hits hard.
A lot of power behind those punches.
He doesn't throw as many, but what he does throw is coming with some authority.
Jamison has DiCenso up against the cage here. Now, DiCenso very good here as well because the knees. He's very good with his knees and his legs, and Jamison's got to be very wary of that. It's a huge knee there to the rib section of Anthony Jamison.
Both guys sort of feeling it out a little bit. DiCenso, I think, wants to break away and create some space, and Jamison's smart here of, might get a takedown.
And a big slam by Jamison there. He had to work for that one, but he's got to be careful. It's a big elbows to the face from DiCenso. He's got to watch his arm, does Jamison.
Yeah, arm and triangle. He's got 2 things to worry about.
And his corner screaming for DiCenso to squeeze that triangle there. Jamison might be in some trouble. That thing's pretty tight.
It's tight. He's got to worry about an arm bar. Oh, he's got a few things to worry about.
And he's just eating elbows to the face
elbows
at the same
will cut
time.
you, too.
Even if you don't get it, you're locked in over in that position. And you could just take damage left and right. DiCenso really cranking that thing from the bottom.
And Rick just asked, are you okay? And he gave him a thumbs up. So, referee's right there looking for, if an opponent were to go to sleep, he's going to be there to make sure he doesn't take damage when he is asleep.
We've seen a lot of people pick up their opponent that's on the mat on their back right now and give him a big slam to get out of that triangle. But I guess it all depends on how much strength you have at that point and how much it's taken out of you.
It leverage, where you have him. The way DiCenso's got his body turned, it's going to be hard to lift him up. But don't count out the power of Jamison. He might explode right out of here.
He's a big man, still caught in that triangle of DiCenso.
And he might not.
Oh, and he's reaching under for the extra leverage. Now DiCenso pushing the face down. Jamison pushing the face of DiCenso down. Neither throwing punches, but Jamison caught in that triangle, not able to go anywhere. He's still just eating elbows.
Yeah, a lot of strategy going on here. DiCenso now is trying to, get that better angle by getting the knee. I know it's got to be tight. Jamison, even though he's in the top position, he's going to be winded and fatigued after coming out of this.
If he gets out of it, DiCenso, those big kickboxing legs, you're really using those thigh muscles and that calf muscle to tighten the noose. And Jamison doing everything he can to get out of it at this point. Another elbow from DiCenso.
Jamison's game, though. He's a tough guy. 9 out of 10 people would have tapped out by now.
Still trying to fight back from the top position. Remember, a round's a little bit longer here at the professional ranks.
Yeah, we got 5-minute rounds versus 3-minute amateur rounds.
Can you tickle feet in the professionals? Because there seems to be so many opportunities to tickle someone's feet.
I think that's one of the rules of the cage. I think it's more of an unwritten rule.
No tickling?
Tickle, submission.
Can you have a tap out via tickle?
I've never seen it, but never say never.
I don't think either of these guys are into tickling, as we see Matt DiCenso on his professional debut, and he really has Jamison locked up here. He can't get out of this thing for nothing.
The only other thing that you might worry about if you're DiCenso is that oh God, he's in trouble.
Oh boy, on top, head pinned down, taking a beating now.
Yeah, he's got to answer back, and unfortunately, he's not in a position to answer back. Oh, he went right back to the triangle. Now, what DiCenso's got to worry about a little bit here is his foot falling asleep, because it's been bent, and I'm sure blood flow is a little hard right now. Oh God, you get that.
Right back on top, into side control now. DiCenso putting on a clinic on the mat, known as a kickboxer, but doing very well. Now into the mount and looking to deliver some damage. We are nearing the end of round number 1. A big elbow, a right hand.
It's got to be close.
Turning over, giving up his back. Oh, he's underneath the chin, and he's deep. And there's the tap, and it's over. It is over. And Matt DiCenso puts the exclamation point on a dominating performance.
Wow, that was very dominating. From the leg kicks to the submission, Jamison fighting it, but Jamison tapped quickly because he knew that rear naked was too deep. There's no point in fighting it because you're going to go to sleep.
Way too deep, couldn't get out. And Anthony Jamison will take his second loss of his professional career, but Matt DiCenso in his pro debut, very impressive. And where we normally see him dominate in the stand-up and with kicks, goes down to the mat and makes quick work of Anthony Jamison in round number 1. Let's set it up cage side for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 4 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke. And now undefeated as a professional from Team Ascension, the bully, Matt DiCenso.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Matt DiCenso. And Matt, does it feel any different to get that victory here at the professional level? This one's permanent now. It doesn't go anywhere.
Feels amazing, just like the other ones.
Talk a little bit about the fight there. I mean, you got it down to the mat, dominated. I mean, we know you could do your thing on the feet as well, but once you got it down, did you feel pretty confident?
I definitely felt confident. You guys saw me come out with that blue belt. You don't just get that off the street. You got to work hard for it, and pays off right there.
Anybody you want to thank out there for your first professional victory?
Yes, of course. I'd like to thank Rocktagon. You guys always put on an amazing show. It's my third time here. I hope it's more. Thank you very much, guys, and the promotion. My team, Coach Chris Bonfoco, crew Roger Lumyoung, Professor Omar Salvosa, all guys back at home. My training partners. I got a shout out by Aaron. I got a shout out right back to you, baby. I love you. And more importantly than everything else, guys, my friends and family. Made the trip down here. My girlfriend Paige, I love you, honey. My parents, and my brother. He's turning 27 tomorrow. Happy birthday, man! That wins for you.
There you go. One more big round of applause for your winner, undefeated as a professional, Matt DiCenso.